Hi, my name is Jose Marin, a solutions engineer at Access Group, and I'm here today to show you how to submit a Qlik ticket. Let's get started. Here are some things you may need before you submit your Qlik ticket. You will need your organization's name. You will also need to know the software you're dealing with, such as QlikView, QlikSense, Imprinting, etc. You need to know the software version. You would also need to know your serial number. You need to know the environment details, such as a single node, a multi-node, operating system, and server specs. The summary of the impact, the criticality of the issue, a complete description of the issue, such as how long has this been occurring, how to reproduce, and screenshots, time zone of your business hours for responses, and server logs. First, we will go to support.qlik.com. The URL will be in the description. First, we go into the contact button. Here you will see a list of options, but what we want to do is submit a case. Next, we have to find which product we are wanting to have help with from Qlik. Is it QlikView, QlikSense, Qlik Alerting, or one of their other Qlik products? Or is a data integration tool such as Blender.io, Qlik Replicate, Qlik Compose, or etc.? In this case, our situation is that I have a promotion from an app from UAT, which is their test environment, into the prod environment. And once I promoted this application, I published it to the temp stream in QlikSense. Once I reloaded it, all scripts and data fell. So it becomes an issue where what is actually happening? No environment changes were made, no security rules were changed. So we are reaching out to Qlik to see if they can help us out with this very odd issue. Now we have to specify what Qlik can help us with. We hit the drop-down and we see the options. Is our situation with a login or access issue or performance issue? In this particular case, my issue deals with the app or document. For your issue, it may be another option listed here. Don't worry if you don't see your option specifically. You could always hit Other in the next screen. Here, we see that for this issue, we actually have to log in. So we will actually log into our Qlik account. You don't need a QlikSense account to submit a Qlik ticket. An example is that, say if you have an issue with QlikSense Cloud and you can't log in, well, how would we be able to log in to let them know? This is where you could choose this option, and you could go through the Qlik ticket system. Put the issue that you're describing, I cannot log in, and go forth. This also applies to I have a login or access issue with the website. Hit Other, or it could be another option as listed. But this allows you to continue with the Qlik ticket even if you didn't have a Qlik account. But in my case, we are actually going to do a login. My credentials are already pre-registered and pre-filled. If you don't have a Qlik account, you could always hit Register and fill out the information for the registration. Once you have this, you can submit it and get a Qlik account created. All right, we are now logged in, so it allows us to proceed with the ticket. Next, of our subtopic, we look at the options that are listed here. In this particular case, I have an issue loading data. Notice how there is an Other section that you could go in and add an Other if these options do not fit your description of the issue. Business impact. This is where you actually describe the priority. Please be mindful of the priority. If this is a major issue, you obviously want to choose the major impact, as this will make Qlik have a faster response to it, as opposed to no, it has not. This may be just an issue that can be worked around and updated in the next patch, but please describe the priorities in this topic. In this particular case, it has significant impact and it does affect promotions of the future. Business justification. This issue is preventing app promotions from successfully occurring. Please give a short summary of this issue. In this particular case, our application is duplicated but will lose data when reloaded. So this will be the ticket headline that we have listed. Details. They have a template of questions they are asking that will help the Qlik support technician figure out and have a better understanding of the issue. Now, we could go ahead and make sure that we answer the questions here, but you could always add another criteria and become as technical or give as much description as needed. The description will help a long way to be able to make sure your ticket is solved at a faster pace, because the more information and the more descriptive you are with the issue, the better they have an understanding and the faster they can help you out with it. So which product version are you using? In my particular case, I'm using Qlik Sense February 2020 patch 1. If you don't know how to find your version of the Qlik Sense, go into the QMC of Qlik Sense, and you will be able to find it there in the lower right section. Here in the image, you can see it's a QMC. And if you look to the lower right, you will find the Qlik Sense version, which in this case, it's Qlik Sense February 2020 patch 1, 13.62.7. So go ahead and add that to our ticket. It should be right here. Has it worked before and when? It has worked in the past, and nothing has changed as far as the environment goes. All security rules and other factors have not been changed. The only changes come from the update to the app from UAT. This gives a better description of the problem below. I also want to point out you can change the format of this text box. This will come in handy if you want to have everything at a glance, or you want to have a little shorter text box. And please attach relevant task and document logs for submitting this case. Please see attached script log. I want to make sure that the technician can see my script log and that it is reloading, and it gives a better insight into the issue. And logs collected from the log collector tool. Qlik actually has a log collector tool that's built in into Qlik Sense, and I will be adding the URL of this article to be able to show you how to actually use the Qlik Sense collector tool to be able to collect your logs. And this will be very helpful for the Qlik Sense technician, because this will give an overview and a lot more of a deeper detail of your Qlik Sense environment. So please include that in your Qlik Sense ticket for a better result. And I added the section of other. This, I go into detail of what is actually happening to my issue and giving more descriptions. More things that they may not have asked for in the questions, but I went ahead and put into my other section. So just describing the 6 GB app, it shrinks to 17 megabytes. So be as descriptive as possible. This will help the Qlik Sense technician find a faster resolution and better resolution to the issue that you may have. And user information. So this is where you want to go ahead and put where the issue is occurring. In our sense, we're going to say it is with Access Group. We will filter it down, and there it is, Access Group LLC. This is the particular account that I want to have for Qlik to be aware that the issue is happening on. In the environment. So here I go into the environment to choose if it's going on in prod, UAT, or in development. Here I type in the environment, Access Sense. This is the name of my environment of which is the issue is occurring. I will go ahead and choose this and hit OK. In the next section, we will log a case. This is where we have the opportunity to actually upload the document that is relevant to this situation, and also create a dialogue with the Qlik Sense technician. Great. In our case details, it gives us an overview of our Qlik Sense issue. It goes over the status, which is new. It just goes over the details of what we listed for this as our description, and review this, make sure that everything looks accurate. Stakeholders is where you could add the people that want to be notified about the issue as well. Say if it was a manager that is also very interested in the issue, or other teammates that may need to know the situation or the status of this ticket. You can add them by going here and adding their name. In this particular case, I will leave myself as the only stakeholder for this issue. Attachments can actually be added to our case chatter, and I'll show you how to do that now. So in the case chatter, you can actually type up the situation or the status of your Qlik ticket. You can also add a file from your computer, so you could put relevant information such as an app, a log, or anything else that may be relevant to the Qlik ticket. In this case, I'm just going to update the Qlik ticket with the issue status, this was just a demo, and the ticket can be closed. Be very mindful of this, that you do want to be responsive whenever a Qlik Sense technician does reach back out to you, because if they do not hear back from you, your ticket can be closed automatically. So be very aware of this, and make sure you are doing a daily update to see the status of your Qlik ticket, and making sure you reach out to your Qlik Sense technician once they do give you an update of your Qlik ticket. Please make sure you are up to date to your Qlik ticket status, and if any Qlik Sense technician is reaching out to you, please make sure to reply back to them of the status of the issue, and make sure that you are as descriptive as possible, because this will help you have a faster resolution to the issue. This has been Jose Marin, and thank you so much for watching this video. Goodbye for now.